welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Samantha and I am for the love of Sims. Today we are going to be ranking all of the Sims 4 packs up to Country Living using the tier maker website. And I am so excited because I've actually never done a video ranking the Sims 4 packs, so I thought it might be fun to do my version of it. If you like videos like this or the Sims 4 historical gameplay and fun storytelling, I highly suggest that you hit that subscribe button and join our Love Sim family because we have so much fun here and we would love for you to join in on it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start ranking these packs. So for today, we're going to rank all of the Sims 4 packs up to Country Living. This includes stuff packs. It includes game packs, kits, the whole works, expansion packs. So we might be here for a little bit. And I have made the tiers as follows. Edward, who, as you can see, is God. He is my all-time favorite Sim. I think we already know that. So he is top tier. He is like 20 out of 10. Then below that, we have Queen Madison, because in BitLife, Queen Madison was a queen for starters. She was so much fun to play, but she never was quite as good as my Decade series or Edward. So she's like just below Edward. The middle ranking tier is Ami background characters I like. So this is packs that I could take or leave, really. Like, I don't hate them, but I don't need them either. Below that is Daniel, and the reason why that is a ranking is because I decided Daniel, the only thing I really wanted from Daniel was his jeans. So maybe there was only one thing I wanted from this pack. There wasn't something that I really was dying to have, but I could have used his jeans. I could use something in that pack. And the last tier we have is James. And I think we can all agree that when James didn't make it home, we were okay with that. So these are packs that I really don't like, and I don't think that you would need. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first and foremost, my Edward status of packs. The Get Together pack came with the World Windenburg. It also came with the function of groups in the game because it comes with this function here for groups. So you can go ahead and you can join some of the default clubs, but you can also make your own clubs, which really adds a lot of gameplay to it. You could create an art lover club on after school programs with it where all the kids do art or sports. So it can really add to the gameplay. You can add what they do in the club, what they don't do in the club. You can get club points, which allows you to add extra members, have secret handshakes. You can get different bonuses from it and different skill points, all kinds of stuff that they can earn from joining the clubs. It's so cool. You can make like matching dance teams, the whole works. So for that reason and for that reason alone, besides the fact that the world is huge, Windenburg is huge. It has so many lots. It has really great build buy stuff. I think that it is a must-have expansion pack for any simmer. Get to Work is kind of mid-tier for me because I don't really think the careers work really well. They're a little bit buggy, but they're also they're fun. I do enjoy them, but not something that I feel like you absolutely need. But it is a nice added bonus to the game. You can have your own stores and things like that. So I would put that kind of middle tier for me. A Perfect Patio, I'm gonna put that under James. I don't even own it, and now they've given free hot tubs to everyone, so I don't think you really need to buy that pack. Laundry Day stuff pack is Edward tier for sure. It is essential for the off-the-grid items. It comes with this wash basin as well as an off-the-grid outdoor sink, and it also comes with the laundry hamper and clothing line, and I think it just really adds to the overall farm vibe, as well as so many different rustic things that can make your house look a lot more vintage. So for me, especially with my Decades series, the Laundry Day Pack is not only is it fun because it adds gameplay, which a lot of stuff doesn't, but it also more historical or time period based gameplay. The next one is Outdoor Retreat. I do like Outdoor Retreat, but I only use it like once in a while. So I do think it's a good pack, but I don't think that you absolutely need it. Romantic Garden Pack, the stuff pack. I love the flowers in it. I build with it every single time. So I would put it under Queen Madison tier. It's probably closer to the top when it comes to stuff packs for me, because I feel like the clothing was a little bit better fitting on the men and the women when they put this stuff pack out. Like the shirts weren't as short. You got some stylish pants, and you got a lot of really great flowers, and they were so beautiful. And I think they really bring any build, any lot, like they really elevate the build. The next one is Luxury Party. I would say it's decent, so I will put it under the Daniel tier, because I feel like there's just a couple things in there that I wanted, but they really helped me with the different time periods, creating very specific looks. So I wouldn't say it's something you would use every day, but it might be something you use occasionally. City Living is Queen Madison tier, because I love having the city, I love having apartments, but there's a few things that I wish they would have done differently in it. Like, I don't like how we can't share apartment lots to the gallery without having to bulldoze the walls and download them by room, but there's a lot of things I do really like about the pack. I like that you have all of the different events that happen in the downtown square there, and things like that. So I would say it's a great pack. It's just not like top tier for me. Seasons obviously is top tier. It adds so much gameplay. It's so much fun. It gave you the calendar. It gave us the calendar, which I now know they've actually released in base game. However, it won't show all of the different weather same way unless you own certain packs. Certain things won't show up. But at the time when it was released, that was one of the really big things besides the different weather. So I really did like how it came with that, and a little bit more gardening. So seasons included more variety with what we could grow. So it really expanded on the gardening skill when that pack was released. So I do think that's a pretty decent pack for sure. The fitness stuff pack, I'm kind of like, whatever. I don't really care about it. And I'm actually going to also go ahead and put the fit kit under there, as well as the other kits. The Bust the Dust, it doesn't work. It's the only one that we've gotten that's gameplay, and it's buggy as heck. And I can't remember the name of this one. Oasis kit, everything Oasis kit. It's really great for build and buy if you're a really big builder. I'm not a huge builder, and I just think with custom content, I don't really need a lot of stuff to download. So those three packs for me, I'm just not interested in, especially the Bust the Dust, because it doesn't work. So I don't recommend it. But if you're console or you don't like downloading custom content, I definitely think the Fit Kit and the Oasis Kit would be really great for you, as well as the Country Kitchen, which I would put up to top tier, because I really like that they included more country items, off the grid stuff, and it just really made my Decades family farmhouse really good. So that's kind of where I rank the kits, and I see that this ranking kit doesn't have the newest ones, but the two newest kits for clothing, I would both rank those up high as well, because I really like the items that came with it. The Christmas pack, it was free, so I think everyone has it, so it's not like I wouldn't buy it, but I probably wouldn't buy it. I like that it came with a Christmas tree, but I feel like that should have come in the base game, but they did give it to a free, so it's like, okay. Now, Cottage Living, obviously Edward tier. It comes with cows. It comes with everything I wish I had when I first started the Decades Challenge, only a year late. And for a lot of us, like 5 years late. But It's such a great expansion pack. I wish they would have brought it out sooner. I love everything about it, from all of the different events, all of the things. I love that they brought back Mrs. Crumplebottom. I love all of the build buy, all of the dress stuff. There's honestly not one thing negative I can say about that expansion pack. I think it's the first perfect expansion pack, in my opinion, out of any expansion pack. Strangerville I put at top tier as well. I know a lot of people don't really like that pack, but I love the fact that it comes with a story mode, because for some people who don't film content, they might just want to be able to play a story. They also may want to have a tutorial in order to play the game if they've never played it before. Not only that though, the Strangerville pack comes with affordable, amazing build buy items. If you are into Victorian builds, Strangerville is your pack. You will love it. It comes with the military career, which I think also with Decades Challenge, it's like a necessity. So depending on what type of gameplay you like to do, or the type of building you like to do, it could vary. But I feel like this pack is very well rounded, and it gives a lot for builders and for people who prefer playing the game. Vintage Glamour stuff pack I would say is pretty decent. I like a lot of the stuff that comes in it. I feel like it's great for build buy, for making my 40s and 50s luxury homes. It comes with some really cute items, so I would say it's definitely a good pack to have, but it wouldn't be like, oh, you need to get it right away. But if you had extra money, I would definitely recommend that one. Jungle Adventure isn't bad, it's just not my favorite. I don't play it a lot. I just don't play it a lot, so it's kind of like, yeah, I like it, but I don't hate it, but I don't think you need to run out and buy it right now. We can go ahead and put my first pet stuff right on the bottom, and I don't think that really needs an explanation. Nifty Knitting I would put in the mid tier, because I like that it came with new gameplay. A lot of people really liked the hairs that it came with. I personally don't like Maxis hair, so for me that wasn't a big buying feature, but I did love all of the hanging plants and different things that we could knit, the mail cozies. And I like that it also came with the Plopsy, which is like the Etsy version in The Sims, where you can buy and sell stuff on here that you create. So I did like that it added that function. So it's not only giving us stuff, it also gave us gameplay. Some stuff packs didn't give us that. So this is a pretty well-rounded stuff pack, but it's not like my all-time favorite one. That's why I rank it in the middle. So Paranormal is definitely top tier. Not only did we get a new career, we got gameplay, we got build buy, we got clothing, we got so many things. And it was very 70s inspired, so it was great for time period. So for me, this was so exciting, and it also elaborated and added on to the ghost states that we already had in the game, kind of elaborated on ghosts in the game, which I really loved. Spa Day I would say is pretty good, especially now that they've done the Spa Day update, where we have the nails and the different massages, and you can do pedicures, manicures. So if you do own that pack with the newest patch update, it's actually a really good game pack, and definitely makes for something new for our Sims to do. University I like. But I like the build buy stuff, but I do not like how time consuming. I feel like they almost overdid it, and it made it really hard for you to enjoy the university experience because your Sims are just studying all the time. So I do like the pack, but it wouldn't be the first one I would recommend because the world's kind of boring. The only thing I really liked about it was the clothes and build buy. So you know what? I think I'll put it in the middle. Dine Out doesn't really work, but I like it, so I put it in second to bottom. Spooky Day is great, but only like one time of the year, or like one time in the game is when it's like Halloween theme, so it's okay, but I feel like they probably could have just included that like they did with the Christmas pack as a free update. I wish they would have given us a free update with Halloween stuff, not make us pay for a whole pack. Cats and Dogs, I would say, is one of my favorite expansion packs. Brindleton Bay is my favorite world, almost next to probably Henford on Bagley. I really love the pack. I really love having dogs and cats, and I like that the vet career came with it. So for the most part, I would say I really like it. I also love the build buy. Toddler stuff pack, I feel like they could have made better. So I'm actually kind of annoyed with it. I like that they included it, but the ball pit was awful. And they really didn't give us that many clothing. And I think for toddlers to be a stage in your Sims life, we should be at this point having even more items. Like, I don't like that we had to fight for it for so long, to the point now where, oh, here's a couple toddler shirts or a pair of shoes in expansion packs and stuff. I wish they would have, throughout all of the packs, included more stuff for us. So I do like the toddler stuff pack, I guess, but not really, if I'm being honest. It's just, I think it was a money grab personally. The Cool Kitchen is a pretty good stuff pack. I would put it middle tier. It has some really great build buy stuff. Comes with the ice cream maker and the popcorn maker, which is really cool if you're building like a movie theater or you're doing like a kid's birthday party. It's kind of fun to have some different options for your Sims instead of them just going to the fridge and magically pulling things out. I do like that they have some options. Vampires game pack is almost perfect except for the world. I'm not a fan of Forgotten Hollow. I feel like they literally forgot about it and made it hollow. That's the perfect name for it because it basically comes with nothing. So as far as the world's concerned, I'm not a huge fan. But I love the build buy. I love the vampires aspect. I feel like they really did a well-rounded layout of vampires and all of the different stages and learning about it and what their abilities are, and you know how they have negative and positive abilities depending on, you know, their stage of being a vampire. And I love the build buy. Lots of off the grid Victorian style. So again, if you love doing Victorian builds or historical gameplay, it's a great pack because it comes with some awesome stuff. Get Famous for me is take it or leave it. Don't really care about the world. It's kind of whatever. I do like the acting career, and some of the debug stuff is pretty awesome for building, and I do like some of the acting outfits are great for time period. However, again, the Get Famous career is pretty buggy, and I just never find myself really doing it. Bowling Night is fun. It's a great pack, but it's easily forgotten. I love the bowling rink or the bowling aisles, but that's kind of pretty much all it is, and it's just not my favorite. Like, I enjoy it when I do it, but it's just very forgettable to me. Eco Lifestyle. I would say Eco Lifestyle expansion pack is middle of the road for me because I do like the world. I like all of the different things they added. Like, we got a lot of gameplay items in there with all the different recycling, all of the different things we could make with the manufacturing machine or the fabrication machine. I loved the build buy. We got some really great clothing, some stuff a little bit questionable, but overall I would say it was a pretty good, solid expansion pack. But it was really buggy when it first came out, so I know that wasn't great. But that's when they started to give us a little bit more stylish stuff. Like, I remember we got a really cute hat in it and some cute sunglasses and glasses. So this is when I think the Sims team, during the creation of these packs, started to like step up their game a little bit and made things a little bit more interesting. And we also got and we also thought we got chickens in that pack, but we didn't. Obviously the base game, I would say the base game is getting a lot better with all of the updates, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it middle of the road. Sims for Batu, Journey to Batu pack, I would put it in the middle or the Daniel category. I've never been to Batu, never even gone to the world. I've never built the robots. I've never played with the lightsabers. None of that. The only reason why I bought that pack was build buy and outfits because it's great for medieval gameplay and builds. So that is the only reason why I bought it. So if you want more gameplay, but you're not really into the whole Star Wars thing, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you do, there is some options there. But for me personally, I only bought it for the clothing and the build buy. Tiny Living is, I would say, Queen Madison. They were slowly getting better and better with their stuff packs as they're releasing them. Tiny Living had the Murphy beds, which made people happy. We had the new function of tiny lots with having to build under certain restrictions with certain tile numbers. And that really added some some fun gameplay element to it, as well as some benefits on bills and things like that if you were living in a tiny home. And it was, you know, again, it's during that time period where I feel like the Sims team really started picking their feet up with what they were putting out, from the tiny living, the nifty knitting, and the paranormal stuff pack. That's when we really started to see better stuff packs, in my opinion. Mezchino, I would say, is pretty good. I do like the photo shoots. I do like some of the outfits and build buy stuff. It's very loft style if you like that. But it's not my all-time favorite, and I find that a lot of times the photo shoot thing is buggy and it doesn't work. So it's a little frustrating at times to play with. But I do like the pack. Kids room, I would put middle of the road. Came with some cute stuff, cute outfits. Again, there really wasn't a lot for kids, so at least it was something to add on to it. And I feel like they did a little bit better with the kids room pack as opposed to the toddler pack, so I will put it middle of the road. Movie hangout, I like a lot because I like making movie theaters for my Sims, and I really love the clothing items and build buy. So I would say it's a really solid middle of the road stuff pack. Snowy Escape is an awesome expansion pack. So it's definitely going Queen Madison tier because Snowy Escape, I love all of the different things that we got to do. I love the mountain climbing, the snowboarding, the skiing, the sledding, you name it. It is so much fun. The build buy is amazing. The fireplaces we got, are you kidding me? We got the hot pot. Everything about it is so awesome. I love the world. The only thing that disappointed me is in the trailer, they did show a train and the ski lift, so it made you think that you were actually gonna get to ride on the ski lift and the trains, but that was just for the trailer. And the ski lift is still a rabbit hole where it just teleports your sim to the top of the mountain, and the train doesn't even exist. It just kind of goes around in the background. But it did give us hiking and all kinds of stuff, and I feel like it really added to the activities we can do with our Sims. So I really do like this pack. Parenthood, I feel like, is an awesome pack. Like, I really like that it actually added development between parent Sims and toddler Sims and teenage Sims, all the different stages. And, you know, your kids will go through different phases, and you can help them, you can teach them, they can earn different responsibility traits, manners. I think it really helped the younger Sims become more well-rounded, and it also added some gameplay and storytelling elements where, like, the parents could be good parents, they could be bad parents, they could pass on bad habits or good habits to their kids. And I really like that, especially if you like legacy gameplay. I think you would love this pack. Dream Home Decorator, I do like. I haven't really played the career, so I feel like I can't really say for certain if I love it or don't love it. For me, it was a take it or leave it type of thing because like I said, I'm not a huge builder for more modern style. I do more like Victorian or vintage builds, so I can't really use a lot of the stuff in it. The outfits are really great, and it does come with a new career, but for me, it's just not like top of the world. But I know people love it, so I'm not saying it's a bad pack, it's just not for me. So my camera just died, so for the rest of the video, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. I'm really sorry. But we've got 3 more to get through. So Island Living, I would put probably second to last. It's like a Daniel. It's like a take it or leave it for me. It's not something that I feel like you absolutely need to have, but I do like it. I do feel like there was a lot of bugs. They were promoting how it was going to be an off-the-grid type, you know, sustainable living type, you know, ocean cleanup and, you know, saving the world type of careers. But they didn't really make it that big of an impact. They just made it where, like, you clean up the ocean and then it stops being green. And then they go ahead and put out Eco Lifestyle, which is basically the same idea where you have to make the neighborhood a better footprint. So I feel like they wanted to do with Island Living what they did do with Eco Lifestyle. World is beautiful. Like, Sulani is such a beautiful world. I only go there for vacation with my Sims. I don't do a lot of gameplay there. I don't, you know, usually start out a family living there because I feel like it's a little bit boring overall. And I feel like the mermaids, are like just like a something they added in. Like you can have a mermaid, but like with vampires, like I was saying, they really did a well-rounded vampire where you could learn about being a vampire and you'd get all these tips and tricks about being a vampire and all of this stuff. Whereas the mermaids, there's just nothing. You're just a mermaid. Like I would have liked to have seen, you know, where, oh, there's a hidden mermaid world you could go to, or, you know, learn about becoming a mermaid and stuff, instead of just going into a rabbit hole in a cave and learning about magical kelp and things like that. I don't know. I just feel like it was very rushed pack, and I feel like they could have done a better job with the mermaid aspect of it. Backyard stuff pack. It's like, yeah, it's good. I don't need it. I only got it for the water slide, and I hardly ever use it. So it's kind of like a take it or leave it pack for me. And last but not least is the Realm of Magic. I like the Realm of Magic. I think it is really cool. The reason why I love it is because I love how in-depth they made the spellcasters. You've got familiars, you've got all the different books to learn about everything. You've got the sages that you have to learn from. You have two different worlds. You've got the Realm of Magic and you've got Glimmerbrook. So yeah, the worlds were smaller, but you got two of them. In the vampire pack, you only got one. You didn't get to see anything. And with the expansion pack with mermaids, you only got one. You didn't get to go to some mermaid world. So I feel like out of all of the occults, they did it the most in depth, because not only did they make the spellcasters have to move up in the ranks and learn different things, and they could choose their path if they were a good witch or a bad witch, but they also gave us multiple places to play out our spellcaster dreams. So there you go. That is my final full ranking of all of the Sims 4 packs. The only one that's missing is some of the newer kits, so like the loft kits and stuff like that. And if I'm honest, I'm just not interested in a lot of them. They're not really my thing. I don't not like them. It's just I can download all of that stuff from the Sims resource, pay nothing for it, and usually it's actually a better and more quality if I download CC from the CC creators. So I hope you all enjoyed this ranking. I will go ahead and link this tier maker down below if you want to go ahead and rank the packs yourself. And I'm super curious to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think I'm going crazy? I know a lot of people are going to be like, you like Strangerville? What? It's one of my favorite packs. I think it's a great pack. Anyways, now I'm just getting off in a tangent. And until next time, I'm going to say bye for now.